All right, Kenman here, and today we are going to experience some deja vu. All right, Kenman here, and today we're going to okay, sorry, scratch that. Reverse, playback. Recently I did an unboxing. This is going to be very similar to that. It's going to be fun. Here we go. There is a difference. Today's unboxing has some sponsorship. What? That's right. I've been in talks with this company, and long story short, they have offered to me a significant discount to pick up some knives to check out, share with the channel, do some reviews. Much appreciated. Who is it? Let's find out. You know I love to do these unboxings. I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right. Did you notice the knife I used to open it? Hint, hint. Here we are. It's another Kansept bag on the floor. Yes, I recently did an unboxing of a Kansept. Been getting several, adding them to my collection, and now they have kind of noticed the channel doing all right. Mini package on the floor, and like I said, now I'm with Kansept. So it's moderate sponsorship. Like I said, they're giving me an extended discount. So I did pay a little bit of money for this knife. Excited to get it. Kansept comes with a nice cloth, info, warranty information. Boom, 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 boom. With every order. Nice little box. They always got these cool box sleeves. And then the knife inside the pouch. Get this stuff out of our way. So the deja vu in multiple ways. One, Kansept. Two, a very similar Kansept. I unboxed that Helix recently. It was the mini Helix. Well, today we are looking at the Kansept Helix mini bag on the floor. Boosh, look at this monster. Man, that knife, the blade. See, the mini, we'll look at the mini in a second here. Oh, and there's a difference. I forgot already. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, the mini Helix is not very small, and this Helix is a beast, and it is a button lock. Boom. I love it. I love it. You can probably tell. Oh, this is great. Okay. Oh, man, this thing is a pig. If you haven't watched much of the channel, you'll learn I love all knives. I have some small knives, medium size. I definitely love big knives. I am oops, caught the table with that huge blade. I am a lefty, so I do like button locks. Fun. Okay, so we have the Kansept Helix, partially brought to you by Kansept. Thank you, Kansept. I appreciate that. Excited to do some more stuff with them. They also have their new kind of budget line coming out from, it's called Tenable. And Tenable has several new knives that are just becoming available. I do have the same deal with them, but they told me to wait for a little bit. Let's try. Oh, yes. You can flick it out with the fuller. Check that out. Oh, I missed that time. Boom. Yes. A lot of weight on that big old blade, though, so that makes sense. But yeah, Tenable has some cool things happening, and I'll be doing some sponsorship with them as well, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so what are we looking at, Kenman? This has a D2 blade, a huge black kind of coated, kind of stonewashed D2 blade. Looks really cool. We have a micarta handle, and it has the same kind of exposed stainless. The liners kind of, you can see them on the bottom section here, the black sticking out and along around through here, and that heavily jimped spine. It's a really cool design. Got that great choke up. Oof. And this one has micarta. The other one that I got is G10. Like I said, we'll look at it in a second. But the micarta on here feels really nice. I am a fan of micarta. It's a really light green, but we could probably do a dye project with that. Maybe darken it up or give it a shift or two-tone. I don't know. Comment below. What would you like to see, or should I just leave it as is? So we got that button lock. Oops. Slams out pretty hard. Flipper tab. Okay, we have, it is solid. Ooh, that's interesting. It's like you almost want it to be a front flipper, but it's definitely too low. Has to be kind of up above the pivot for that to work, so no real front flipper action, but it's not designed for that. But like I said, I can kind of get my index or my middle finger down on that fuller and flick it out with that, even though it's not really designed for that either. Or you can just swing it out with the button. It's heavy. Not in a bad way, in a big beefy blade way. Monster rack of jimps on there. Ooh, we've got a thick blade at the top, but a lot of jimps. I like jimps. That feels good. Plus that choke up spot, I can get out here with my larger hand and still kind of rest on some of those jimps. Feels really nice. Get your index finger out for some draws. Kind of got a almost a Tonto-ish kind of a sharp or edge where it kind of comes down here, and there's kind of a secondary little edge point. So it's like here and there. Excuse me. Can't think of words today, Kenman. Can ya? What's everyone think about this? Get some close-ups. Enjoy these new sponsorships popping up? I do. If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. There is a lanyard hole right there. Big one. I think I mentioned that on the other one. Big old rectangle. And then the pocket clip is this kind of strange shape. If you look, if it's like kind of straight down here, it kind of shanks off that direction. Kind of a weird design. I don't know how that's going to affect it if it sits in the pocket, was kind of the thing I mentioned on the mini helix. And you cannot swap it to the other side, so no real love for those lefties, even though you got this kind of ambidextrous button lock action. I do like that you can flick it out, though. Okay, what am I missing? I could check the detent, but it's a button lock, so we're basically getting the action of the button. But you can see that does pull it in fairly good. A lot of times, buttons, you can kind of get them loose. This one's not bad. Not much of a, you could almost tuck it, but it's kind of robotic. So that detent or the strength of that button isn't, the plunge on there isn't too bad. Works pretty good. Kind of try to fail a flip, and it does flip out pretty well. Yeah, I like it. I joy like it. I don't know. Okay, let me zoom in. Let's get some credentials on this bad boy. The helix is almost 9 inches. We're looking at 8 7/8 end to end. Blade, about 3 3/4. If you bring it to there, that's 4, or up to the top there, it's 4. But this little tip that comes in at the handle, about 3 3/4. Cutting surface, man, you almost have 3 7/8 on that cutting surface with that little bit of a curve, that double curve on it. Handle is over 5 inches, 5 1/8 inches long on the handle. This thing is a bit of a beast. Got some width on there. It's got to be 14, 13. 13. Kind of more close to mid. The full-size blades can be around 11, 12. So 13 is a little bit thicker. That same thickness goes out to about there. You got this little extra little cut to relieve a little weight. But looks like it's going to hold that 13 all the way out to there. It's a pretty thick blade. Handle is not extremely thick. 0.57, a little more than a half inch, 5/4. A lot of times, half inch is about the same thickness. So for being a large knife, the handle doesn't feel too overwhelming. Yeah. Before we get out the younger brother or sister of it, we'll get the old Pyrite. I compare everything with the CJRB Pyrite. It's a great kind of mid, close to full size, everyday carry button lock. It's a good one to use for that size comparison. Definitely dwarfed by the Helix. If you put them end to end, the blade is about half inch or more shorter, and the handle is easily an inch shorter. Definitely thicker, smaller presence. This is a full size big boy. If that's what you're looking for, that Helix is correct. Here is the mini Helix. So as you can see, they're basically design-wise, we can do a little comparison. Pretty much exactly the same. It looks like there is a little more access right here because this is the same size and this one has the liner lock, and so they've got that cutout right there a little bit more deep for that particular lock instead of the button lock on that one there. Excuse me again. But other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, they're both D2 steel, except for this one has the G10 handle. I'll die that with the Project, and then this micarta we could also do the die with. All right, let me actually zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that thing is a beast. See, when you just look at this on its own, this is an 8-inch knife. This is basically a full sizer, but when you get this other one out, it's just, whew. Who likes big knives? Comment below. Which one's your favorite? Wow. Okay, so there's definitely some extra presence. It does make this one look like the mini. Without it, this is a full sizer, sure, but then you put that one in there and Anybody got one of these or both of these? Which one do they like? I honestly, of course, I like the larger one more. So I appreciate Kansept for kind of taking me on kind of with this discounted sponsorship. I kind of wanted to go through. I've been kind of collecting quite a few of these. And so Kansept does have quite a bit of a variety. You know, you've got these two, the mini and the regular Helix. If you're looking for that larger kind of fun presence, beefy knife. If you're looking for something small, you know, they have the mini Corvid cleaver, which is an excellent option. As you can see, I just flicked that out. It also has a flipper tab. You can front flick it, or front flip it, I mean. I almost can. My hands are large. But yeah, this mini cleaver, how cool is that? So they have options like that. They have a really cool lockback. This is the wedge. If you're looking for something that's old school lockback style, but really solid and kind of updated to be more of the today's modern style of that lockback knife, this wedge, excellent choice. If you're looking for some a little bit more on the budget side, this is a cryo. They have actually several of the models that they sell have different versions. A lot of them will have a premium version as well as a budget version. This cryo here, I've got this one with the micarta. It's got a really nice, just crisp, clicky sound to it. Excellent knife, the cryo. Here's Shikari. Excellent looking button lock. Kind of one of their mid-tier button locks. Another one with this micarta inlaid with some titanium. Fantastic looking knife. We can move on up. I've got this is probably one of my favorite ones, the Tuckamore. This Tuckamore's got this titanium Crazy looking blade. Just fantastic knives. What is this one in? I need my glasses sometimes. I forget. I think this one's the CPM 20. Excellent looking blade. Excellent shape. They even go as far as to make lefty versions of things. This is the Warrior. This one's got S35 VN titanium with kind of a texture to it, and that micarta, and a lefty, kind of a bolster lock. Great action on it, really nice and drop shutty. But it's really cool that Kansept goes out of their way to actually consider the lefties, you know. Let me get that into frame. Because not all companies, they'll make a lot of offerings, but they don't do lefty stuff. I got that Warrior. I got this Fenrir. This is a lefty Fenrir. Got that thumb stud on there, but you can also use the flick out method. And it's got front flipper. Crazy looking choke up. Excellent looking knife. Titanium. Shredded carbon fiber. S35 VN. And it's a lefty. You can get these all in righties as well. It's just I'm just trying to show you the crazy customs that they offer for pretty much everyone. Enjoying Kansept. Appreciative that they kind of are starting to sponsor me a little bit on the channel. All of these have unboxings and reviews. Go ahead and check a couple of them out. Use the links down in the description. Having a great time with the channel. Just hit 5K. Much appreciation to everyone. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.